Howdy, it's Annie Budummy. Look, this isn't the first time I'm going to be talking about stuff like this, nor is it the last time that I'm going to be talking about stuff like this. So you either get with the program, or, look, I am a small PNG tuber on your screen, so I don't really have any consequences that I can give you that would really affect you. So, whatever. This month, my entire For You page, my Instagram Explore page, my Facebook feed, just kidding, I don't use Facebook, it's been filled to the brim. It's been stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey with people talking about Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm talking about videos of people saying stuff like 34 reasons you should not play the game, top 10 reasons you should, Hogwarts Legacy Easter eggs, J.K. Rowling and why she is horrible, J.K. Rowling and why people see her as inspirational. The internet seems to be pretty divided. I'm using the word seems because statistics shows, the numbers, the revenue that this game is making shows that the game is a great success. They not only have a confirmed sequel to the game, but they've also confirmed that they're going to make an entire, series for the game. So, that's that. Also, HBO's getting into it, and they're going to be making a show. Now, look, surprisingly, I'm not going to be talking about the game, the creators of the game, not even J.K. Rowling herself, okay? This video is going to be about something different, linked to Hogwarts Legacy, but completely different. Why, you might be asking? Well, first of all, if I were to actually talk about the game, the creators, J.K. Rowling herself, I would ideally like to make it as neutral as possible so that whoever watches the video can come to their own conclusions. Now, I have no issue with making a neutral video where I just state the facts, like they did this, and this. Game is like this. J.K. Rowling did this. She said this. She did that. Now, people on the internet, on the other hand, seem to have a very big issue with people being neutral and giving people the opportunity to think for themselves. Apparently, that's a big issue. That's a big no-no. So instead of making this neutral video in which I would have to mail in the comment sections, I'm opting out of that because free will is amazing. Also, I don't care where you are on the spectrum as of agreeing with playing the game, telling people not to play the game. I have seen so much content about this to the point where I actually find it slightly annoying. So I don't really want to invite more people to annoy me in the comment section. And I don't want to be a part of the content that I find annoying. So that's that. But if you feel strongly for the cause and you want to talk about your opinion, no matter where it is, you can use my comment section. I don't care. Like, you have freedom of speech. As long as you're respectful in the comments, I don't care what you say. I'm not going to delete your comment just because I don't agree with it. I'm not that type of person. The only types of comments that I delete are comments from bots. So, yeah, feel free to comment whatever you want. You have freedom of speech. Lastly, I'm not a gaming channel. So, anyways, getting on to the video, I'm going to be talking about how the general cancel culture trend has shifted. We all know my feelings about cancel culture. There's already a video about it. if you want to watch it, you can just like go, you know, blah blah blah, shameless self promo, blah blah. I genuinely feel like if the game were released earlier, that the outrage that people were feeling about the game would have been validated by more people, and that less people would have bought and played the game. Of course, there would be exceptions, as there always are. There would still be the average Potterhead that would play the game for nostalgia reasons, because ultimately that is one of the biggest factors influencing people nowadays. Nostalgia. Basically, my new theory is that the reason that people that are canceled can make these comebacks without having any like resistance, you know? I think that the reason that these people can make these comebacks is because, well, first of all, you have the people that pretend to care. The people that join the bandwagon, join the hate bandwagon, hate on this person, but they still secretly watch them. This will always happen. It's not really a surprise. But we also have nostalgia. I think that Potterheads link Harry Potter so much to their childhood, but also their identity, the people that they are today, and that no matter how cringe that may or may not be, that it's just their reality. Corporations and individuals will, and I think that they will always take advantage of this nostalgia, and that just ends up where we are right now. With shitty Disney remakes, beauty gurus that seem to never go away, and, of course, Hogwarts Legacy. And although the concept was really easy, people just wanted others to opt out of spending upwards of $60 on a game, which, you know, under any other circumstance would have been enough to make people say, you know, all right, I won't spend my money. It was not enough to deter people from playing it because, you know, nostalgia is so strong. So people try to motivate why you shouldn't play the game, saying, well, this and this happened, and this has been done. However, that still doesn't work. And so people get more aggressive. They get more aggressive about it. And that brings more attention to the game than it would have gotten in the first place, because everyone's talking about it. It's kind of like the saying that people say, bad press is still press. They're getting this attention, so it brings more attention to the game itself, and more potential buyers, more potential players. So the more aggressive, and this just continued getting more and more aggressive. And the people that were on the receiving end of this aggression just, you know, started going further back and turning their backs to what these people were saying. And that, like, think about it this way. You walk into the kitchen and you're ready to do the dishes, but then suddenly, as you're about to do them, your parent walks in and it's like, oh, you should do the dishes. Now, most people would, instead of being like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna do the dishes anyway, and doing them, a lot of people just kind of like turn their backs and they decide not to do them, even though they were going to do them in the first place, because of spite. That's what I think is going on with what we're seeing right now. We have people fueled by nostalgia, because, of course, this is a Harry Potter, it's a game set in the Harry Potter universe, you know? Potterheads are gonna love this. You've seen the TikToks, you've seen the posts on Tumblr, on all these different sites of people that are in their 30s saying stuff like, still waiting for my Hogwarts letter. Yeah. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Ravenclaw. Oh yeah. You still see this type of people, and they're willing to spend a lot of money for this hobby. Like, they're obsessed because, again, nostalgia. Then you also have this large amount of people that has been drawn to the game because of all the publicity, all the attention that I was getting, and they maybe haven't understood why people are against it, or they have understood why people are against it and they just do not care. And then lastly, we have the people that are playing the game and are buying the game out of spite. And we've seen this. We've seen people that are like, oh, I'm gonna buy Hogwarts Legacy just to harm or make this group of individuals mad. And the thing is, it isn't just that people are simply playing the game. They're, playing it, enjoying it, whatever, and keeping it to themselves. Or maybe just talking to a group of friends and telling them what they think. There are people that are posting about it onto their platforms, knowing the type of response that it will get, knowing that there is a group of people that made a list where they were going to write up the people that are streaming this game, that are playing this game, and they, with the intent to ultimately go person by person and cancel them. They know all of this, but still they decide to, put on their camera, film themselves reacting to the game, or, streaming it. So they know what's going to happen. They know that people are going to at least attempt to cancel them. But they do it anyway. So I believe that what we're seeing is a whole different, I don't care, I do what I want type of era. And that's really what we're seeing. People just stopped caring. Or at least they stopped pretending that they cared. Or they just don't care about public opinion. They don't care about what other people think. Because, again, they have this, I don't care, I do what I want type of vibe to them. Now, lastly, trying to end the video here, but now with all of that being said, I would like to ask you what you think, because seeing this type of era shift, even though it is fueled partly by nostalgia, seeing this different type of era, do you think that there will eventually come new creators onto different platforms, be it YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, new creators that will be reminiscent of creators such as, iDubbbz, Leafy is here, Filthy Frank, because, of course, a less extreme version of them, but still, the same type of I don't care vibe that we saw during that specific era in YouTube. Like, do you think that just based on the new vibe, the new trend that we're seeing, do you think that creators will pop up that will be very reminiscent of that type of vibe that we're seeing right now? Anyways, that's the end of the video. Opinions down in the comments. If you have them, opinions, if you have them, comment them. I might not respond as quickly as I normally do. Like, when people comment, I tend to respond within, tops a couple hours if I'm sleeping. If I'm awake, no more than an hour. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do. So that might get in the way of it. But I do tend to try to reply to all the comments that I get, even if, you know, I don't agree with them, or if I do agree with them, I might just reply to say thank you, if you say something nice. Anyways, stay safe and don't be a stranger. Peace!